Solar coming to you from Asheshe in Ogun State. So before I start this video, I know we do this, right? And we don't realize how dangerous this thing, what we do is. This is very dangerous. You get it wrong, you could kill people, you could destroy buildings, and you could destroy equipment worth millions of dollars. So we had an accident, or we had an incident, let me rephrase that. And the incident resulted in a fire and lots of smoke. Still, they're not killing. As you can see, the wood is charred, but the wood is still intact. The enclosure, which are these plastic enclosures, and I think this is the last time we've used them. A breaker had failed and then caught on fire. And then when it caught on fire, this melted as a result of the heat and fell on the battery. We're very fortunate that we picked to use IP rated equipment. It went through that and then was on the metal part of the enclosure and it stopped. The fire actually burned through. It took about an hour, a little less than an hour from when it started to when it stopped, and no one knew there was a problem. When we came in, this inverter was still fine, the batteries were still fine. The only thing we noticed was the wires had fused, so your L1, L2, and L3 and your neutral had fused as a result of the heat, and the inverter stopped doing anything. And once we corrected that, the inverter started to work again. So, you know, I lived in the US for quite a while, and there's a reason why their codes are very, very strict. We do something here, and we do it in other countries, and we think it's okay. So we use plastic conduit, right? If there's a fire, everything in that plastic conduit goes. In the US, you cannot get away with using plastic conduit. You use metal pipes. Now, you tell me the concern you have for metal pipes is if there's a fire and it gets fused inside, someone could get electric shocks. But if there's a fire, you're containing it within the pipe. It's not going outside the pipe. In this case, our fire went outside of our electrical system and it caused that damage. I've heard many people tell me, why didn't I do a metal frame and why am I putting it on wood? Very, very nice question. Why did we put it on wood? One, the wall cannot support the weight of our inverters. It can support the weight of that. That weighs how much? Less than 20 kg, right? Yeah. These are almost 40 kg each. The batteries are 80 kg each. We can't hang them on the wall. So that was our first choice. Second, the reason why I don't use metal is we are running high voltage DC equipment. So our batteries here are 480 volts. Our PV coming in is over 650 volts. If we have a little bit of an accident with those and it touches metal, someone touches it, that person is dead. It's not even negotiable. So I had to weigh it. If I put it on the wall, I want everything on the wall, but I couldn't put it on the wall. So I elected to use wood. And I purposely picked this wood. As you can see, there's barely any damage to it, all surface damage, and it was only the item that was running that was the fuel. Once the item went away, the fire stopped on the wood. So again, you know, I want to do a Dino Melai, so let me get on my knees and thank God. And you know, it sounds like a joke, but seriously, I watched the CCTV footage, and when I saw the initial explosion, my heart jumped. And then I saw the fire, and I'm like, we got away with something. We got away with something. All the protections we put in place did not do what they were supposed to do. And this is the reason why generators are not the smartest things. They will continue to supply power irrespective of what's happening until something burns. And that's exactly what happened here. So if you have any suggestions as to what I can put in place, where when we have a failure like this, the system will stop receiving power from the grid, let me know, post it in the comment section below. If there are any other suggestions that you have that will allow us to do this safer, I'm also open to it. Post them also in the comment section below. Thank you very much. I'm very thankful to God. I'm very thankful to, it's not luck, it's grace. And I'm very, very grateful. So if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please click the subscribe button once again. This is Dr. Solar coming to you from Asheshe in Ogun State.